Today's topic is healing intergenerational patterns, breaking the cycles of intergenerational patterns to heal that which has been passed on through the lineage, through our ancestral patterning. I was speaking with someone the other day and, talking about that healing, and there was an ancestral pattern, and we were talking about healing and how that would benefit the generations that came before him. And he said, that bugs me because I don't want to help the people who hurt me, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I so get that because I've been there myself because I felt that same thing. Like, why do I have to do all this hard work to benefit somebody who really brought through so much pain? And, it's like, ugh. But I have another way to look at that I want to share with us today, and it has to do with the intergenerational life cycle of the monarch butterfly, which is one of the most beautiful mysteries, one of the most beautiful signs given to us through nature, through the natural world of this, generational knowledge and patterning and how things are carried through the life cycle. The monarch butterfly is a migratory butterfly. So in the warmer months here in the northern hemisphere, in the northern in the summer months, they get all the way up to Canada. In the winter months, they go all the way to Mexico, to Michoacan, Mexico, to overwinter. And there's some that overwinter in California and some that overwinter in Florida, but the majority of them go down to Michoacan, Mexico to overwinter, and they hibernate there. And it's just the most incredible thing because, the life cycle, it's just wild. I'm going to get into this, but just for the intro here, I'll just drop a little thing. There's fifth generations of butterflies, and they go through their full cycle of finding the milkweed, laying the egg, hatching the butterfly, 5 instars of the butterfly, then the chrysalis, and then of the caterpillar, of the caterpillar, and then the chrysalis, and then the butterfly, and then that one flies a little farther north and then repeats that cycle a little farther north. The fifth one to be born is born with a longer wingspan, and instead of having a life cycle of just 2 to 4 months, it has a life cycle of 2 to 4 weeks. It has a life cycle of 8 to 9 months and a longer wingspan, so it can fly the exact same pattern back to its ancestors' migrating place for the winter, to overwinter. And then the next year, start the exact same cycle again, and it's repeated, and the same pathway is followed for the migration. And it's just such an incredible thing. And when you think about how our energy evolves as one collective energy, our soul cluster, our generations that we're here to we're evolving a collective life cycle as we move through generations. And just think about being the one who has that opportunity to be awakened, to really become aware, and to be in a place in time where you are given the resources and the space to do the healing work, to shift the pattern for that. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than the individual. It is an intergenerational life cycle. Just like you have your healing life cycle on this earth journey that you'll go through many times to heal various patterns, right? There is a collective intergenerational ancestral life cycle that we're a part of, and we have opportunity to heal things as we move through that intergenerational life cycle. So that's what we're going to look at today. Let's go ahead and come into our meditation and healing circle. Let's come into our circle sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee.